You don't hide from your public. You walk around, you talk to people, you meet people. That's right. Have you ever thought about being assassinated?
Didn't I read your mind?
You did.
If I get shot or something happened to me, it'd have to be because somebody don't like me for what I believe or represent things.
Yes, sir.
And I die for that. See, in the Holy Quran, the Islamic Bible, it says, not one soul comes on earth without the permission of Allah, God. Not one soul leaves without the permission. When you die, it's time. So I don't believe that it's time for me to die in that way. If it is, then I welcome. And somebody really wanted you. I don't care how much you have security. If somebody would give their life to you, they'd come up and say, give me your autograph. And just take me, don't care. So how can I worry about all the people in the world, all the countries who want me? I don't know. If it happens, it happens. It's God's will.
The quotes you'll hear in this video are taken from Muhammad Ali's televised speeches and personal memoirs. These are words you may have never heard before, so watch carefully until the very end. Enjoy. A man who views the world the same at 50 as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. If you keep people busy with basic needs, they forget about the freedom they've lost. That's exactly what was done to us. I deliberately lost a boxing match because pretending it didn't matter seemed better than revenge. And at that moment, I left boxing behind. Falling down in the ring or in life isn't the problem. Staying down is. If they can make penicillin from moldy bread, they can make something out of you. Judging is easier than understanding, because once you understand, you may need to change. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were in the past. This rule applies to everything in life. The most valuable knowledge is earned through experience and sacrifice. A person who's not brave enough to take risks will achieve nothing in life. When you fight for a cause, you never truly lose. To me, losers are those who have nothing they care deeply about. When I lie in bed at night, I ask myself, if I don't wake up tomorrow, would I be proud of how I live today? The deeper your understanding, the harder your tests will be. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. It's not the mountain ahead that wears you out, it's the tiny pebble in your shoe. Learn to be fair, even to those who belittle you. That pain will make you incredibly strong. The most glorious souls are built through endless destruction and rebuilding. When a fighter goes mad from pain in the ring, people see his madness, not his pain. All schools in America are just playgrounds hiding the unemployment problem. You never face the same fighter twice, not even if it's the same person. Sick societies produce sick leaders. Russia and America are like this. Their leaders draw power from the ignorance they promote. When poverty enters through the door, passion escapes through the window. I visited Turkey. People here aren't happy, especially celebrities. They've become brands, foreign objects they themselves can't understand. The more they turn into their living image, the more lifeless they become. You mistake your power for intelligence, your violence for morality, and your ignorance for greatness. We spend so much time learning how to make a living, not how to build a life. We should value the beauty in difference. If all flowers were the same size and color, the world would be terribly boring. The greatest truth in life is this: we can only reach our own peace and happiness through everyone's peace and happiness. Think well of everyone, be patient with everyone, and try to find the good in everything. I never trust someone who's kind to me but rude to the waiter, because if I were in that waiter's shoes, they'd treat me the same way. In a world full of injustice, pain, and chaos, I knew my heart might harden. What you do for others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. A man without imagination has no wings. To be a great champion, you must believe you're the best, and if you're not, act like you are. When you can't think of a good answer, silence is golden. If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. Friendship is one of the hardest things to explain. You don't learn it in school. But if you haven't learned what friendship means, you haven't learned anything at all. If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. I hated every minute of training, but I told myself, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Hating someone for the color of their skin is wrong. It doesn't matter what color hate is wrong. The problem wasn't the neighborhood I grew up in, it was in people's hearts and souls. I never chased revenge against those who hurt me because I believe in forgiveness. I try to forgive others the same way I want to be forgiven. I draw all my strength from the Prophet Muhammad. We must always be grateful, even for our hardships. I'm just doing what I was made to do. Grass grows, birds fly, waves wash the sand, and I beat people up. If I didn't follow my true beliefs, I would never be free again. Even a simple discovery in a great book is a blessing. Religion and spirituality are very different, but many people confuse the two. Earthly losses often turn into spiritual gains. Our children may come into the world through us, but they do not belong to us. Our job is to raise and guide them, not control them, and to love them no matter what. My mother once told me that my confidence made her believe in me too. Most critics speak about things they wish they could do themselves. Balance sports with sexuality. Loving sexuality softens you and strengthens you. It brings peace and gives you a sharper stance in life. I missed that balance for 30 years. I believe my Parkinson's came because I stayed away from sex too long. I didn't listen to my body. I listened to my soul's discipline. Every punch I threw stood in for a desire I had buried. Don't do what I did. The greatest victory is rising above the material things you once valued. Some people see themselves as better or more important, but in God's eyes, we are all equal. The only thing that matters is our hearts. I won a gold medal for America, but couldn't eat at a restaurant in my own country because I had the wrong skin color. Only God knows what's in a person's heart and their true intentions. If you liked our review, like it and share your opinion in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so as not to miss anything interesting.